there guys, welcome back to Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last video, I just left off on Bomb Island, and I had just kind of sailed ahead to Eastern Triangle Island, so you didn't have to watch me sail. But I haven't placed the pearl yet, so let's go ahead and do that real quickly here. And we're going to give it the green pearl, which is Pharaoh's pearl. Only one pearl remains, and then we will be done. So, let us continue on in that general direction. Actually, what I want to do is I want to talk to these guys, because I didn't talk to them on my way to the Forest Haven, so I'm going to talk to them now, just for fun. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't ya? Har 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 har, you won't get any from us, bub, not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves, and maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. And you can get a treasure chart from these guys. How nice. I love how they say, you won't get any treasure from us, but yet they're giving us, like, hints and help and stuff. It's just kind of funny. And he's going to tell us how to open our charts, which we already know. We already know how to look for treasure. Use your grappling hook to grab it and bring it up to your boat. All that junk. Well, little treasure buddy, good luck to all of us. Happy hunting! Bye! I love how they're just like three random half-naked dudes who actually go diving for the treasure. They're like deep-sea divers. But anyways, I didn't pick that up, so I decided to do it now. And the next island I'm sailing for is this one here. So once again, I will cut to when I get there. Okay, so this island here, I'm fairly certain we can get into this one, and if not, then we'll have to come back later, but we can very easily get this marked off our map here, so let's just go ahead and do that. And see what this guy has to tell us. I love how it's shaped like a heart. It's really cute. Word is they hold an auction every night over there on Windfall Island. Every night the people gather in the Hall of Wealth to amuse themselves by spending a lot of money. Ah, the rich. Auctions may be a race to see who can bid the highest, but I'll let you in on a little secret. The key to winning an auction is to be both patient and bold. I'm serious, Fry. From what I hear, they get some great things up in that auction block too, like heart-shaped stuff, among other things. Maybe that's just a rumor. You should try it out, small fry. You might just like it. So that's another thing we can do on Windfall Island later on. We have no business there for the next little while, though. First things first, if I can turn myself around, do we want to go to this island? And all these shell-looking islands are islands with great fairies on them, or on them, I guess would still be correct. And you'll eventually find all the Karoks down at sea here with all these little wilted trees. It's pretty sad. I've come here to plant the Great Duga tree's seeds, but look, usually the forest trees sprout quite vigorously whenever you plant them, but for some reason this one is withered. I'd be willing to bet that the trees my fellow Karoks have planted are withering as well. It seems that when one tree fails to grow from its seeds, all the forest trees from that year's seeds wither and fail to grow tall and mighty. What are we to do? If we are not able to nurse these trees to health, the forest will never spread, and the Great Duga tree will slowly wither and die. Maybe if we could sprinkle the water from the Forest Haven out on the tree, maybe then this sapling would be saved. That water is the wellspring of the Great Duca Tree's life force. Swordsman, could you go to the Forest Haven and get some of that water that flows around the Great Duca Tree? Could you get some and sprinkle it on this poor forest tree? You'll run into these guys, a bunch of different islands, and this is a long, complicated, and huge pain in the ass side quest that I'm not even going to worry about right now, but I'll probably end up getting around to it sooner or later. But for the time being, let's go into this island here, because it looks like we can get into here as soon as we have the bombs, so... Let's go see what color fairy this one is. The last one was red, I think. Red or pink. And this is a blue fairy. And I forgot to mention, too, that they don't have that stupid laugh. That ah ha 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 thing. Which is even better. What are you gonna give us, Great Fairy? She's gonna give us a bomb upgrade. We can carry up to 60 bombs. And I am fairly certain that that is actually the only bomb bag upgrade you get. I'm pretty sure you can only carry up to 60 bombs total throughout the entire game. So that's good, because now we have a completely upgraded bomb bag. After we only just got the bombs, we haven't even had them that long, which is nice. So that means we got that fairy knocked off our list, and where is my boat? I love this, I can't see crap. There we go. Alright, and from here we can pretty much just continue on to our next destination, because I'm pretty sure it's just one square over. Do want to come over here and go up to this watchtower though, before continuing on, because you guys know me. I'm just always curious to know what's in each of these watchtowers, and I don't think I've been in this one. Not that I can recall, so let's do this quickly. I mean, if anything, I'm getting more of those joy pendants for the teacher. Because I haven't had much luck finding anything else, except for a few rupees. And there's more of these guys, as usual. Let's take that out. Take that. You off the body. Killed that one before I got his joy pendant, that sucks, but oh well. We have plenty of opportunity to get joy pendants later on, so let's just take care of those guys. And do we get anything? No? Nothing? I feel like sometimes there's more to do than what I think there is, because, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there was just nothing there. So, anyways, it's another one of those watchtowers knocked off our list. So let's just go on ahead and sail on to the next Triangle Island. I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so we've made it to our next destination, and we're just going to, of course, do the traditional thing of getting our mapfish location. Place that final pearl, and then we're going to see what happens once all three of those pearls are placed. Let me tell you something, Small Fry. The school on that Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, this gang of 4 little hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of that poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? Well, you're a little behind the times, because we did that a long time ago. Either way, we have this part of the map filled up, and so I guess we can kind of hightail it back. And you'll see that there's like a giant cyclone right beside this island. Unfortunately, it kind of showed up really close to us, but as long as I stayed pretty far away, I shouldn't get sucked into it. But if you do get close to it, close enough, it'll automatically suck you in. And at this point in time, there is nothing we can do about it. It'll suck us in, and it will randomly throw us to an island, just anywhere that we've been, I guess. Like, it'll throw us to a bigger island like Dragon Roost or Windfall or the Forest Haven. It'll just throw us somewhere random, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, but I pretty much like to stay away from that big cyclone until a later date, so. Anyways, just a little bit of random information for you all. Let's just go ahead and place our final pearl. Stop stalling and get this finished. You placed Din's pearl, and now all three of them are placed, so what's gonna happen? Earthquake! I love Link's face there. He's just like, I'm getting out of here. Oh, poor Link. I feel so bad for him. He's always getting thrown around. I think someone else, or actually a few people, have mentioned that in comments. Link's always getting thrown, or, you know, he runs into something, or something terrible. But they've got all these beautiful goddesses hidden underneath those stone statues, which is kind of a strange concept, but you can see that they make the Triforce. Go figures, because they're called the Triangle Islands. I don't know how obvious that was to everybody, but you get this absolutely massive, like, stone tower coming out of the ground, which is just bizarre. And splat. Poor Link. It just had to come up right at that time, didn't it? It just couldn't wait a little bit longer. Well, luckily the King of Red Lions has come to pick us up once again. And I love the music that plays, because it just makes it just suits the scene so well. It's just such a powerful scene. It's just very strange, and it looks like a very, very important tower. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Link, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Wow, I don't know if I can triumph this place. This place is just, wow. I don't even, wow. It's so big. But anyways, this is our next dungeon, and I don't think I'm going to start it in this video, but here it is. And fun fact for you all, this is the only square on this entire map that has no map fish. So this is going to be kind of a unique square, because you'll know exactly what it is because it has no map chart for it. So wow, okay, this ought to be a fun little area to start in the next video. So thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of The Wind Waker, and I will hopefully see you all next time.